Hey Anna, when I do this at the retreat, I'll definitely wear my red shirt, but it's in the wash right now. So, hope you're doing good. Hope your Christmas was good. Okie dokie. Here we go. I tend to shy away from the color red. I never wear it, and in my house I never decorate with it. In fact, you could say that I hate the color red. I could tell you exactly why. I know exactly when I started hating the color red, because it's always been so much more than a color to me. It's not a dramatic story, but when I was in 6th grade, I had started developing pretty severe acne. My mom took me to the dermatologist. I can remember sitting on that crinkly doctor's paper and the authoritative voice of the doctor telling me that I had a red skin tone. I didn't know that before, but when she told it to me with this feeling that it was something that I should be ashamed of. Because right away she presented me with a solution, a strategy to take care of my red skin tone. She said, buy this personalized foundation with green undertones, and then you'll be able to hide the redness. You'll be able to take care of it. That seems pretty harmless, right? And it could have been harmless in another scenario, but in those moments, something so deep that was probably already there, but something so deep was cemented into my little girl heart. It was this lie. The way you are it's not presentable. You're defective. The way you are, in your most authentic self, with nothing covering you up, it's not good enough. You're ugly. Not only did I receive that message, but I also received a strategy for what to do about my problem. Cover yourself up. Hide the real you away. It's too risky for you to be seen. That's when I started hating red. So I lived out that lie and that strategy without even being aware of it for a lot of my life. I'd sneak into the bathroom for just an obsessive amount of times every day to layer more powder onto my face. And I'd wake up before everyone else on a camping trip to put makeup on and then go back to sleep just so that no one would ever see me without any makeup. I believed that I was not presentable, that I was deeply defective, that I was ugly. And I believed that about myself deeper than my appearance. I believed that I was defective as a person, as a woman. I didn't want anyone to see the real me because I knew that they'd find out that I wasn't good enough. I would have chosen to hide myself away from everyone forever. But Jesus, he just kept on getting close to the real me. He kept, with his eyes, seeing the way that I was, and he told me over and over that when he saw me, that he liked me. The way it first started was he started in on the realm of what I looked like. When I looked at me, I saw, with my physical eyes, I saw ugly. So he had to reteach me even what beauty was. I had to learn these cognitive concepts in my mind that I was beautiful, that all women are beautiful, that part of femininity is being formed in the image of God and carrying out in my body this like birthright of beauty that I don't even have to earn it or strive for. It's just something that I am. It's a birthright. But once I started learning these things cognitively in my mind, I didn't really believe them yet, so I had to embrace them at the level of belief. So I had to hear these truths, and then in faith, I had to practice them before I felt them, before I believed them. I had to practice them until this new belief was birthed inside of me and my view of myself and of the world changed. So the way it looked for me was that when Jesus got close to me, practically, he asked me in faith to not wear makeup for a year, because that's what I used to hide myself and to hide my defectiveness. It was so huge for me. I felt vulnerable. I felt exposed to being seen as I really was, but I would stand in the mirror and I would look at my face with my eyes and I would cry, because with my physical eyes I would see ugly. But I would speak these new cognitive concepts that Jesus had told me about myself and about women over myself. And little by little, I would start to adopt what he said as a new belief system inside of me. And you know what? Because those lies about being defective as a woman and as a person went so deep inside of me, I'm still sorting them out. It was 13 years ago that I stood in front of a mirror crying and speaking truth over myself. But Jesus just keeps coming close to me and seeing where I still cling to the belief that I need to hide because I'm afraid that I'll be found out that I'm defective. And he keeps bringing his life-altering words that I'm a delight and I'm an imperfect gift, but I'm still a gift, and that he keeps affirming me and he is gracious to me because of his sacrifice, and that I don't have to be anything better, do anything better, pretend anything, perform anything, or hide anything. So I'd like to invite you to consider what lies you've heard about the way you are. You heard mine. Your story is different than mine. It's likely that the lies you heard might be different as well, different than mine. But it's also likely that you, too, have heard the voice of the enemy prowling around trying to steal and kill and destroy the feminine design on your life, God's image for inside of you as a woman. And I'd invite you to let Jesus get close to you, get close to those lies, and speak something different over you.